How far does your budget stretch when it comes to picking up a new phone? Well, if you want something cheaper and with the true Google experience, how do you decide between the affordably focused Pixel 4a and the Pixel 4a 5G? Let's lay out all the cards and help you discern which is the right Pixel to potentially purchase. Thanks for watching 9to5 Google here on YouTube. Remember to thumbs up, hit subscribe, and then tap the bell icon to be among the first to watch our upcoming videos. So in essence, you could say that this is probably the Pixel 4a and the Pixel 4a XL, but for some reason, Google decided that 5G was a better way to describe the larger Pixel device this year, although with one main internal difference, the Pixel 4a 5G happily shares similarities between its cheap namesake and the premium Pixel 5. Of course, for some people, spending $700 off contract is a big ask. The 2020 4a Duo are probably more enticing at their respective $349 and $499 asking prices. Like the first wave of lower cost Pixel devices, they give you that trademark Pixel experience, the most prompt updates, plus a little bit of camera magic on top. Now let's help you choose between them. In hardware, it's a tale of two distinct sizes, with the Pixel 4a and 4a 5G. Do you want a big phone or a small phone? Although that's not entirely the truth, as the Pixel 4a 5G does include a notable chipset bump over its smaller, slightly older brethren. You can see just how closely aligned the designs of the two 4a series handsets are when put side by side, although there is one notable exception when it comes to the rear panel. The Pixel 4a 5G straddles the standard 4a and 5 designs reasonably well, while still feeling like the bigger, slightly stockier brother. Almost all of those core internals are practically identical save the main chipset, with the Pixel 4a packing in the Snapdragon 730G, the 4a 5G includes the 5G enabled 765G. So both devices include 6GB of RAM as standard and 128GB of storage. With a smaller display in the same resolution, the Pixel 4a actually has a slightly better pixel density. This might be hard to discern in person as the bump is very minimal, from 443 ppi to 413 ppi. As for sizes, the Pixel 4a comes in at 5.8 inches, while the Pixel 4a 5G measures in at 6.2 inches. Biometric security is provided by the Pixel Imprint rear fingerprint scanner. It's not quite face unlock in terms of outright security, but it's quick, accurate, and plays nicely with face masks. You also get a headphone jack for wired audio with solid speakers on both devices. Unfortunately, if you want a colourful phone, then you will be disappointed here. Just black appears to be the solo option for the entire affordable Google Pixel line in 2020. As for the software, while both Pixel 4a devices are now running Android 11, because of the staggered release cycle, there are some differences here. For starters, the Pixel 4a 5G is eligible for one further OS upgrade than that of the Pixel 4a. This is because the smaller device shipped with Android 10 and was subsequently updated to Android 11. The larger and newer handset ships with Android 11 out of the box. This means that your 3 OS upgrades will take that device to Android 14, whereas the Pixel 4a is only eligible to get Android 13 as it has had one full OS upgrade already. The day-to-day experience on both devices is practically identical here. No core feature is missing from either device. This means that it doesn't matter which handset you end up choosing, as the software experience is effectively the same with no main omissions. You may notice some performance boost though on the Pixel 4a 5G thanks to the faster chipset. Gaming is one key area where this seemed to be the most apparent in my experience, although the biggest benefit is that of 5G connectivity on the larger device, as you can latch onto 5G networks where available. Given that both of these affordable Android devices come in different sized bodies, they include some substantial battery capacity differences. While on paper the difference between a 3140 mAh cell and a 3885 mAh cell seems pronounced, in real-world usage it's not quite as obvious. Both smartphones offer all-day battery life, anywhere from 6 to 8 hours of screen on time is par for the course here from both handsets. Neither device includes wireless charging, but you can top up using the 18-watt wired fast charger, which is still starting to feel a little slow here in 2020. It's a bit of an unfair comparison when you bring up the cameras on the Pixel 4a and the 4a 5G, as the latter includes the same setup as found on the Pixel 5. That said, the main sensor on both devices remains the same, the Sony IMX363, which means the results are effectively the same at standard focal lengths. With an added 107-degree wide-angle field of view, the secondary camera on the 4a 5G is ideal for taking shots of landscapes or just fitting that little bit extra into your shots. You can achieve a wide-angle look on a Pixel 4a, but you'll need to use the photosphere feature. but results never quite look as good as they do on a dedicated wide-angle lens. That wide-angle lens is not the only bonus as part of the Pixel 4a 5G. All of the new video shooting modes are not yet available on the smaller device. That means that unless Google brings them along as part of a port for older Pixel devices, if you want the best video shooting experience on a Pixel to date, then you have to go for the larger, more expensive and newer model. So how do you decide between these two? Well, do you value a larger device footprint, an extra focal length and some added camera video features? If so, then stump up the extra cash for the Pixel 4a 5G over its smaller brethren. Another notable is that while 5G networks are still pretty sporadic, the larger device does give you access to the superfast networks where and when available. Neither smartphone is a bad choice though, as if you're an ardent Pixel fan, then we're sure the overall package will more than justify its pricing. Sure, there are other brands that offer more on paper than the Pixel 4a and 4a 5G, but if you value something less tangible, such as a software experience, then we're sure you'll be really happy no matter which device you choose. Of course, if you have picked up either device, be sure to let me know which model you've chosen and why down in the comment section below, or if you'd like to see a comparison with the entire late 2020 Pixel lineup, let me know down there too. But as always, this is Damien with 9to5Google saying thanks for watching, and I will speak to you later.